Hi, I'm the Box Office Wizard, bringing you weekend box office predictions and movie review. For today's show, I'm going to give you the actual numbers from this past weekend's box office. Also, movie news on Bad Moms, Captain Underpants, the Expendables franchise, and also Blade Runner. And number one, no surprise, was Star Wars Rogue One again. This is for the 4-day weekend. It came in at 96.1 million. I had made a prediction of 94.6 million, so it was a really great prediction on my part. This movie is now at 318 million here in the U.S. and 555 million already worldwide, so it's just doing very well. Still have no idea where this movie is going to finish, but I think it will definitely top 1 billion. You know, it's hard to say if it will make 1.5 billion or not. But right now it's on a great track to do that. So Brian had made a prediction of 101.4 million. Thanks for that prediction. Pretty close there. Second place was the movie Sing. This movie has just performed great since it came out last Wednesday. For the weekend it did 55 million. I made a prediction of only 42.5 million. And I think I was a little bit high on compared to the other people that do make predictions. So even I was a little bit off there. Brian had made a prediction of 39.5 million. Thanks for that prediction too. Overall, though, it's already made 77 million in the U.S., so that's just since last Wednesday through Monday, and it's made about 17 million overseas. So it's off to a good start. If you've seen this movie, comment below what you think about it. So I really didn't know much about it until it came out, so I'm surprised. Of course, my kids are getting older now, so. But I like to kind of hear what people's thoughts are on it. So, third place was the movie Passengers. This movie came in a little bit weak this past weekend. Came in at 22.6 million. I made a prediction of 30.1 million. It's only made 30 million now here in the U.S., so it is kind of struggling. It does have a big budget too, so just kind of have to wait and see what happens with it. So, next, fourth place was Why Him. I made a prediction of 15.5 million. My prediction was 13.6 million. Came in at 15.5 million. It's only got a $38 million budget, so it's off to a good start. Just kind of have to wait and see what happens with it. Second weekend will obviously be pretty good too, with it being another holiday weekend. So if it saw numbers like it did, at least 10, 12 million for this next weekend, it should do very well overall. Probably may hit 65, 70 million. So fifth place was Assassin's Creed. This movie has just struggled since it came out. Last Wednesday came in at 14.8 million. My prediction was 17.6 million. Overall, it's only made 22.2 million here in the U.S. And this movie does have a big budget. However, though, I think it will do very well overseas. It's already picked up picked up another 14 million overseas, so it's at 36.4 million worldwide. It's just got to hit some key markets overseas, and I think it will do very well. So, not sure if it'll fall in line with what Warcraft did, but I think they may do well enough to make their money back and then some. So, early on in the estimates, Moana had actually finished in 7th, but when the actuals came out, it finished in 6th, came in at 12.6 million. I made a prediction of 13.4 million, so it was real close there. It's now made 185 million here in the U.S., 327 now worldwide, so it's still doing very well. The movie Fences came in 7th at 11.6 million. This movie actually performed very, very well based on what the predictions were. I made a prediction of 7.6 million, so I was way off on that. It's now made 11.8 million overall. It expanded by 2,200 theaters this past weekend. However, though, its per average was kind of a little bit lower than what I thought it would be. It still did have a good weekend, though, overall, so we'll just kind of have to wait and see what happens here. 8th place was La La Land. Came in at 9.2 million. Good weekend for it. My prediction was 7.8 million, so it wasn't too bad there. Overall, it's at 17.1 million now in the U.S. It's also made another 17 million overseas, so it's sitting right at 35 million or so worldwide. Coming in 9th place was Office Christmas Party. I made a prediction of 6.4 million. Came in right at 7 million. It's now made 44 million here in the U.S. 81 million overall. Not bad for this movie, considering the it just kind of seemed like it came off of a slow start, and if it makes 100 million worldwide, it's not a bad return on this kind of movie. So, and finishing in 10th place was Collateral Beauty. I made a prediction of 5.85 million. Came in right at 6.4 million. It's now made 18 million here in the U.S. Another 11 million overseas. You know, like I said, though, this movie's going to need a push for more Oscar nominations and all that kind of stuff, and actually possibly win for this movie to make any kind of money, because it does have a decent budget. So, movie news: Bad Moms. Actually, a sequel has been announced. It's going to be Bad Moms Christmas, coming out next year. It's November 3rd, 2017. Obviously, this movie did very well. Everyone is expected to be back in this movie, so your same ladies, Kristen Bell, Melina Kunis, and all them, will be back for this movie. So, next, Captain Underpants. I had no idea that they were coming out with a movie, but it will be an animated movie. Based on I couldn't even remember how many books there were. There were 16 books total. There's 13, and then 3 spin-offs. It's coming out June 2nd, 2017. So be looking for that if that's something that you're excited like. So, and then next, Expendables. There will be an Expendables 4, and it is a go to make that movie. It's going to be out sometime in 2018. So I haven't seen a cast list yet, but I'm sure a lot of the same will be in it. So. And last but not least, Blade Runner 2049. A lot of news coming out now, but it has pretty much been confirmed that they want an R-rated rating for this movie. So I guess it's based on what they've spent. It's kind of they're pushing for that, and also they think it will do the kind of numbers that possibly they're hoping it'll do as much as what Deadpool did. So. Last but not least, rest in peace, Princess Leia. Sorry to hear about your passing, Carrie Fisher, but thanks for the memories of Star Wars, and we'll continue to get to see you in those, and glad you got to make one more movie with it. So, hey, that's it for today's show. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be back on Friday giving you predictions you can count on that are better than the weatherman. Take care.